Senate President Godswill AKPABIO, our dear Senate President, sir, you are not the constituted authority of Nigeria. Senator AKPABIO, you cannot be the constitution of this country. You are not God, sir. You are a public office holder who was supposed to have been elected by laws. You should not be seen to be a lawbreaker. Our dear Senate President, sir, every time you need to be reminded that power is transient. Power, no matter how many years you spend in power, one day you will leave or power will leave you. This country, there was a National Assembly before your administration, and after your administration, there will still be National Assembly. There is no one person that is bigger than the Nigerian project. This country is bigger than every one of us. We must uphold the rule of law. Our dear Senate President, Your Excellency, sir, you are not the constituted authority of this country. Our dear Senate President, please, you should focus on very important issues: insecurity, inflation, youth unemployment, maternal and child mortality, a civil service dysfunctionality, law enforcement brutality. This issue of Senator Natasha is not of existential threat to you. Allow the poor woman to resume her legislative assignments. So you said that the court no order una to recall Senator Natasha, but you have gone ahead to appeal the ruling of that court, meaning you admit that there is a substantive ruling from a court of competent jurisdiction. Senator AKPABIO, whether you want to appeal the case to ICC, to The Hague, or whether Bermuda Triangle, you have to obey the ruling of a court of competent jurisdiction. Senator AKPABIO, no senator is greater than another senator. The same way the other 108 were elected is the same way you were elected now, and you should not shortchange anybody. The same way where your people for Akwa Ibom deserve proper representation, it is the same way that the people of Kogi Central deserve the representation from their lawmaker. All of this illegality and everything where they go with these shenanigans, there is no end in sight, and the victims are innocent Nigerians. Allow the woman to go back and resume her duties. There is no point, there is no need. You cannot be the constituted authority. Our dear Senate President, sir, should be the time where court being ruled say you can be the senatorial candidate in your senatorial district. When you been go to contest APC presidential ticket, you obey that order. So you get some order where una they obey and the ones where una know they obey. It cannot be so, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you must be seen to uphold the rule of law at all times. You should not be seen to be a lawbreaker. Let the due process be followed and let Senator Natasha resume her plenary. After all, what exactly is the threat? Who is she a threat to? This injustice cannot be sustained. You must allow due process to be upheld at all times. And if una think say all of us we go keep quiet because everybody go dey fear, we no want talk, we no want this, for where it is not possible. We cannot all keep quiet and continue to die, because the almighty hand of God is upon our lives. The truth, we go continue to say it, because only the truth will set us free. This Nigeria, me, I no die here, I live here, and God Almighty is able to protect life. But you see this injustice, it will not be sustained. Senator Natasha don't fight many battles to reach this level politically, and I know that the God will bring her here will take her forward. Senator AKPABIO, Natasha is not a threat to you. Allow the poor woman go back and do her job. You focus and do your own job. God has given you so much. Former governor, minister, commissioner, Senate minority leader, Senate president. AKPABIO, rest now in the name of whatever you hold sacred. Hi, Nigerian politicians. May God help Nigerians. This injustice against Senator Natasha will not be sustained.
Godswill AKPABIO is setting a very bad example to the Senate and National Assembly. AKPABIO is not a constituted authority, and he is not the owner of Nigeria. The National Assembly has been before him. Nigeria has been there before him. AKPABIO must allow Senator Natasha to resume her duties. These old men, they don't want this country to grow at all, which is very, very bad. Nigeria is supposed to be one of the biggest countries around the world right now. But these old politicians say no, because everyone wants to acquire his or her own Ghana must go bag for his or her grandchildren, great-grandchildren too. It is very, very bad. According to the Senate, the Senate claim that there is no enforceable order is a misrepresentation of the judgment. So if people want an order that is forcible, according to Justice Binta's judgment, she declared the suspension unconstitutional, excessive, and invalid. Declaratory judgments are binding judgments, and even if they don't contain the word mandatory, the ruling said the Senate should recall Senator Natasha, which in context is a directive, not mere advice. And in section 287, article 3 of the Nigerian Constitution, makes it clear the decision of the Federal High Court shall be enforced in any part of the federation by all authorities and persons. So once the courts nullified our suspension, our legal status as a senator is restored automatically. The Senate doesn't get to, like, you guys don't take your own decision when the court has already given the order. This is not just about Senator Natasha, guys. It is about the rule of law and the integrity of our democracy. When a court gives a clear ruling and the Senate leadership chooses to ignore it, it undermines the entire justice system. If one arm of government believes it is above the law, then what future do ordinary Nigerians have? We must not allow impunity to prevail. Lastly, guys, APC gullible supporters, hope you people are watching what is happening in the National Assembly. The supporters, they may think Senator Natasha has already paid this guy, Randy Peter, to be talking like this, to be making videos like this. The guy is saying a lot of things. He's revealing a lot of things that many people think it is a joke. I don't know where Nigeria is going to. If they continue like this, guys, just forget about Nigeria. You don't have any country any longer.
Questions that are bothering me, that I want to know, and I want answers to them, is about the contractor that took 37 billion to renovate ICC, now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's center. Contractor, I really have questions for you, which I need answers to. As a Nigerian and as a taxpayer in Abuja FCT, I need answers to this question. Mr. Contractor, where did you see the bidding? How many people, how many of you, other companies, bidded for this job? What did you submit, like bill of quantity that you submitted to win this job? You owe us, we Abuja residents, you owe us this much. Because as a contractor, is a public place. Last month, I still paid 2 million into Abuja account in form of grand rent. 2-3 months ago, I still pay for my C of O millions into Abuja account. From remitter, I went straight to pay. So I am asking, because it's my right to know, who is this contractor? Please come out in the next 14 days. I want to see what you submitted. How did you see the bid? How did you bid for the job? What did you spend 37 billion on without buying cement, iron, sand? The building was already there. Even the gate, you didn't change it. So what did you spend that money on? My money as a taxpayer. So the contractor, I'm giving you 14 days to come up and show us the bill of quantity. And I want to use this time to talk to Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors. I've sent my letter to your office. I want you guys to go to ICC, now Bola Ahmed Tinubu's center, to go and do your own on-spot assessments of what is done. That's part of your contribution to the society. To the society, we are not doing anything out of ordinary. We are asking questions based on what we see, what we hear. We need to have our own, let them show us the records. And you guys too, go and look and come and correct me that Isaac, I can see 37 billion here. God bless Nigeria. I don't have issue with anybody. I just want to know how they spend my money. My money is important.